Android Instant Apps make it possible for users to access your app without having to install it first. Imagine users opening your app just by clicking on a link in an email or a text message. We've recently made Android Instant Apps available to all Android developers. To take full advantage of this, we have some best practices to help you make your Instant Apps user experience as great as that in your installed app, or maybe even better. You can find all this and more at the URL in the description below. It's important to keep in mind that by enabling your app to run instantly without installation, you're not creating another additional app. We're thinking of Instant Apps as another way to use the app your users already know and love. It's the same app, just without installation. By adding the ability to access your app directly from a link, a search result, or another app, it's much easier for users to engage with your app and get excited about it. If they decide to keep your app on their device permanently, they can then install it right from within the Instant App. The ability to launch an app without having to install it provides an enormous opportunity. For a long time, app developers have focused on the number of app installations as a proxy for the metrics their business really cares about. Without installation, users simply weren't able to engage with the developer's offerings at all. Removing this barrier to entry enables you to think about the metrics your business really cares about. Your audience is now just one tap away from engaging with your service. Your Instant App is just another mode your app can run in. So don't branch your UI and make any unnecessary changes regarding the layout, interface, design, or experience of your Instant App. The transition from instant to installed mode after installation should be as smooth and seamless as possible. Your users should have a rich and full app experience, even if they haven't installed your app. Rather than thinking of Instant Apps as a limiting factor to what your audience can do, think of it as an opportunity to get them to your functionality quicker and a way to foster your relationship with them. Avoid prompting your users to install the app when they're in the middle of a task. They'll be much more inclined to place your app onto their device permanently after it has had the opportunity to prove its usefulness. Refrain from bouncing them back and forth between your Instant App and your mobile web offerings. You can probably tell by now, Instant Apps are all about removing friction for your users and getting them closer to your functionality. Think about ways you can remove further barriers for your users. For example, wait until users can see the benefit of making an account and signing in until the value of doing so becomes apparent. Asking users to create an account after installation seems like a small additional ask when they've already gone through the app installation flow and are only just getting started. However, when they're coming from a link looking for specific content or functionality, being asked to register can feel very disruptive. Additionally, make sure to use available APIs to make your and your users' life easier. Using Google Smart Lock, for example, makes signing up and signing in a much simpler and straightforward experience. In summary, we really think that Instant Apps will unlock a lot of opportunity to engage your audience more directly. Users will be able to focus on what it is they want to accomplish rather than having to spend time maintaining and updating apps on their phone. We're super excited to see what you come up with. Everything I talked about here and much more you can find on g.co/instantapps. Thanks for watching.